choose to feel free and inspired.
Alright, perfect. I like that word, choose. I was reflecting on my journal this morning and I suddenly made that conscious choice. I choose to be free. I choose to be happy. I choose to be loved. So lately I have experienced lots of, depression and loneliness. Yesterday I summed up the courage and motivation and visited Hong Kong, and I discovered this event by accident. I went there, I was so surprised that I met so many people that actually have really different ideas, who actually wanted, build some kind of innovative products and help people in very small niche. Like, they just inspired me again that I must believe in my dream, I must believe in myself. Without a dream, without any motivation, the process is going to be more difficult. I'm talking about the process of living, process of growing. So yeah, I'm on the way to a different social event today. I've been there multiple times. Honestly, I've already made that assumption that people there I met were not the right people for me. But I can definitely observe that arrogant and also very biased part of self who don't know people that much. I realized that because I got a comment 2 days ago. The guy just said something like, if you truly want to inspire people and lead people, you must do things instead of just talking every day. That helped me realize no matter how much you do, no matter how much you have explained, you have expressed yourself, people will take you wrongly. You simply can't expect everybody understand you. So with the same mindset, I shouldn't really judge people too quickly and think these people are not the right people for me. And I should definitely let go of the compulsive mind that I want to meet the right people. I don't think that is the right way of approaching social network. Because I've always said to myself, the point of traveling and meeting people is to expand your horizons and actually meet different people. So how come I just expect to meet the right people and only my people? And I understand that as well, because I have experienced lots of self-doubt and my energy level was draining. That's why I expected to meet my people who can encourage me, hug me up, and help me to get out of the rut. But luckily, I helped myself to get out of this, really rough mental state. And I can approach socializing in a different mindset. I've already told many people that I think Shenzhen is a quite isolating city. It's gigantic with probably more than 10 million people here. But somehow I just don't meet the right friends, but that's how I feel. I was lonely, but now I'm thinking about this differently. I don't know much about the city, and I don't know many people here, so I'm not really capable of making that judgment. And I'd love to give myself more opportunities. I'd love to try more. I do not simply give up and run away. So this is my lesson from experiencing loneliness, social isolation, and depression. You have the power to make that conscious choice. You are what you believe. If you believe that you're lonely, you're depressed, you're stressed, or whatever that might be, then you're going to experience that reality. But if you just twist that perspective and you find strength and hope, you tell yourself, this is just temporary life situation I'm in. I can put myself in different life situation. I'm hopeful. I can make changes. Then that change will take place. You must allow yourself to be changed. You must make that conscious choice. Again, you must make that conscious choice that you are willing to open yourself up again, that you're willing to think differently, you're willing to feel differently. And I'm just so thankful that I have experienced this personally over and over again, and this gave me such a deep understanding why having a conscious choice help one to experience different reality. Because indeed, if you really close yourself up, if you close your heart and you say, oh, everything is final, however I feel about my life, however I feel about this person or this situation is final, then yes, that is going to be final. But if you don't close your heart, if you open your heart, say, not yet, it's still early, I don't think this is the final reality. You can definitely have a different reality. I can already, feel that change in my life, in my life situation more exactly. Last night I was kind of seeing this in my mind. I can definitely start a community here, just like how I felt when I first got here, because I have such strong passion and I am capable of connecting people, bringing people together. And this is a gigantic city. You have all sorts of people, so it's going to be an even bigger impact. I also forgot to mention today at 3 to 5 we have a book club meeting after such a long time, and I got reminded how I was felt as a book club host, and I absolutely love that feeling. I want to experience that again. And I also asked and reflected what actually motivated me to do such things. you either get money, you either get exposure, or you want to get fulfilled. And I think the latter one was my motivation. That fulfillment, that sense of being a service was very important to me. So yeah, 2 times ago I went to this running club event. I brought up the idea of organizing a book club session after the running activity. I realized I should probably bring it up in advance, just in the group chat on the day. I mean, a few days ahead of our running activity, and I can always ask again. I believe people will be interested, and I will start this momentum. Okay, I feel so much better. And lastly, I want to mention the importance of self-affirmation again. Just look up on whatever platforms you use, YouTube, Bilibili, just I am affirmations. I have ignored this useful technique for a very long time. Now I'm gonna start listening to it every day again. This is going to be another new routine for me. 还再往前面一点。Okay,
这里吧。
we're almost here. 应该还要前面一点吧。Okay.
就在这里啊，
July 19th.
是不是这里？